Poo. I disappear for a little bit as we got the game. Moon and Lin in red. It's Tidewater Glades or Tiras 4 Glades. I never really... I just confuse them all the time. So we got the Korean team in the red on the left-hand side. 1-2-0 and Fly on the right-hand side. No off-racing here. So we got Night Elf and Orc on the Korean side. And we got Orc and Undead on the right-hand side. Both good combos. I'd say Undead Orc is even better. Not a huge fan of Night Elf Orc. They can be tricky, but in general... it's rather cookie cutter and very standard. And that's also the hero choices. No Keeper Farsia, Demon Hunter Blade. So a very different style on this map. This map is usually in the 2-on-2. A very tame map. There's not too many rushes. The rush distance is big. So it's usually a little bit of a skirmish, a little bit of distraction, and then big fights around the expansion. Creeping is very important, items are very important, mercenaries can help a lot. So we'll see where we go. The two agility heroes creeping together. Fighting for the item, I guess. Who gets it? Demon Hunter is allowed to hold it. Wait, what? A Shadow Hunter first on Fly side? What? Did he try to deny some experience? This is really odd. Also didn't skill just yet. Curious what this is supposed to be. Whatever it was supposed to be, it's not really working. He got caught. He didn't do much damage. He got 0 experience up until now where he kills the Wisp. He's getting burned. He's getting pummeled. So Fly, yeah, I mean, it's creating space for the DK, but here's the Blade and he's up against Fiends. That's a good matchup for him. Oh, DK stuck? Maybe? Getting burned once again, trying to coil his way out of there. Oh, Lin has another Windwalk, scouted. Oh, with Hex, can he be dead? Risky. Oh, he wants to go for the DK. Trying to force a town portal, and that's exactly what he gets. Lin! Ooh. Cosplaying Fly here. Who would have thought that? 1-0 pretty happy with the situation. And Lin valuing the TP more than having the Blade on the map. Certainly an evaluation. As a player of the caliber of Lin would never do such a mistake. So 1-0 and Fly, they have to reach the late game. That's their big goal in this game. Night Elf Orc shines in the mid game, but falls off a little bit later on, up until the very, very, very late stage, which I doubt we'll get here. Oh, we got the mercenary, the wolf. He's hungry. But Lin's Blade is back. Clearly under level now, of course. DK level 4.5 already. Can't prevent him from the chip damage that you see. A nice synergy by 1-0 and Fly, passing clarities onto the DK. Heal self, of course, available as well. And that's exactly what you see. Nice teamwork of the two. Combining the two races. And that is hella strong, as you know. Fiend damage output is great. Control with the Shadow Hunter is great. Grunts serves as damage sponges, and the Demon Hunter didn't burn too much. There was another coiled speed scroll now for the evacuation as well. And 1-0 with some great micro for now. Rare to see a Fiend with the speed scroll. That one on the north is safe. The one on the right hand side might fall to the Blade. Nah, can you reach? Oh, arm for the coil was already in the air. But Lin still getting the kill. Pit Lord it is. Greetings to Taker. And a classic Naga second, Shadowhunter second on the Korean side. Not too experimental, but man, Shadowhunter with healing can be amazing once he levels. Lin! Again? There was no town portal no more. What a blunder. And of course, this is kind of match points, even though we play the next match still. If Korea falls here, they lose the team battle. And so far, it's looking pretty good, I gotta say. We do have Heal Wave now. Amazing in twos. Same for Cleave on the Pit Lord. Very tanky. Ah, there's an odd movement here. Can he attack the other archer to get the AoE attack? Nope. Cool Moon Brave. Again, trying to buy some time, get some valuable scouting information. Where are we at? How far along are we? Well, we're on the way to tier 3, and this is where things get really scary. So far, both fights won by Team China. This unorthodox style is working out really well, I gotta say. Rare to see a 2-on-2 combo without a human in it these days. Usually they are the carries. But 1-0 supply is minimal. There was a lot of kills against the Fiends. All Fiends dead. 4 or 5? And the Shadowhunter's preventing the DK level. Lol. Yeah, so the backline is dead. Lich can provide some damage. Pit Lord will provide some damage. So this is far from over. Do you really want to rebuild the Fiends at this point, or are you going straight into Destroyers? Guess you need a little bit of both. Oy, oy, oy. Tight water it is. Good little Nova last hits. Not a huge issue. That rally point though is an issue. Raider Walker, the unit combo for Fly. I wonder if Moon is just going pure Dryads, or if this Raider Walker combo is buying the necessary time for tier 3. Nope, Dryads it is. And food-wise, the Koreans are ahead. Kinda surprised to not see an expansion attempt yet. But maybe there just wasn't the time to do so. Howl, I guess, is the play against... Doesn't really do much though, right? Against this combo. Raiders don't do damage in the fight anyway. And Dryads aren't affected. So for the heroes or against the heroes, it's great. But if there's a lot of Dryads and they have Abolish, which is researched, then just Dispel, I guess, on the important targets. Rune Bracers. Won't really need it. Oh, Vamp Aura is amazing though. For the Pit Lord. Some tankiness, some damage. Shadowhunter on the way to 3. Yeah, heroes looking great for the Chinese. But this is another calm moment. Red Spot was crap. Blue Drake, also not the greatest. But the Blade Master of Lin is an absolute beast. Plus 16 damage already. Plus, very likely a Kodo. This is everyone's game. Both saved their money at 50. Nobody's breaking yet. Nobody's making any huge moves. Just creep up the map and get to 100. Moon and Lin feels like they're working a little better together than on game 1. Oh. Now we stack him. Moon and Lin, of course, at one point part of one clan. We made Fox at the late stages of team competition in Warcraft 3. Town portal out, burrow killed, mission accomplished. Oh, that keeps Fly stuck at 45. Less than ideal as Lin can creep, and if he unfolds high level crits, single target damage not the most important in this game mode, rather AoE, but for hero focus this can still be amazing. And you had Fork Lightning, Mana Burn, Hex, Blade Master, Ensnare, Dryad Slow. This is good. But we're not there yet. Dark Ranger third. Pit Lord, I didn't even realize this yet, can of course be coiled and heal waved. Heal woven. That is sick. And this expo was scouted and needs to be defended now. The way for the Blade Master to get some levels as well. Off we go. Kodo Beast, always the first target to take the damage aura away. We see Howl, we see the spell, we see Nova, both destroyers already caught. Dryads are storming towards the right hand side where the walkers are, so they're out of the fight. Good focus by Moon so far. Level 3 on the Lich, we see Spirit Link on both sides if I'm not mistaken. Huge damage, but the heal scroll, oh wow! The value on the heal scroll for Fly to save the walkers, that's crazy. Demon Hunter in trouble. Heal potion, invo potion, Lich next on the menu. What a fight this is. Crit for 122 on level 1. That tells you everything you need to know about this Blade Master. Hero focus, woo, the coil right on time. But there's no unlimited amount of coils for that. Lin is running a little out of steam when it comes to his army. Also, Shadowhunter mana, really low right now. And 1-0 in Flight, they might be able to chew through this! Another piece of healing! But Ensnare is too much! Didn't pass a TP to save him. So Lich is gone, Orb is gone, Damage Dealer is gone. But the army is still looking a tiny bit better. But if we apply more hero focus, everything might turn around. This is a long fight already, like 3 minutes, and it's still so close. Blade Master gotta be careful. Gets another Spirit Link, Invo Potion. Fiends are falling, but so are the Dryads. If you take this piercing damage away, there is of course a lot more time in the battle for the Dryads, which is the counter to Destroyers, which is the counter to pretty much everything on the Orc side. So very interesting dynamic here. Demon Hunter under fire, gets another heal wave, everything does. And now the focus switches around once more. Blade Master, 183, we got the crit now, and what a blessing this is. Ancient of War killed, and Moon and Lin accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, and that's a health expansion. Moon is making sure to not lose the hero there with an Invo Potion. And that was a great fight. For both, actually. But very close for Fly and 1-0 to break this. But now we got 2 base, 1 base. Who can go to the shop faster? Can the Chinese team maybe counter expand? Or is that just back-to-back wins in the 2s? Prior to yesterday, I gave the edge to the to the Chinese in the 2s. Infi and Fly being superior to Moon and Lin. But for once the prophet was wrong. Getting caught, but this was just a distraction. Moon was sure that this attack would be happening, so he bought a few seconds to buy time for Lin to go into the main, threatening that main. And now Lin versus Fly in 120's base. That's interesting. 120 is trying to knock down the expansion that Moon has at the bottom right-hand side. Moon on the way to defending this against 120. Super important moments of this game, and Lin evacuates towards the expansion where Moon was maybe a little late, forcing another TP. So 2 TPs traded for probably 2 as well, right? But what? Lin is expanding on the upper left. Cheeky. That's not too common to see. I mean, if your name is Kraft, then yeah, of course you do that. Shadowhunter, Pitlord, both level 4. That's great. Also the Shadowhunter's items, fantastic. Moon is mining for quite a bit from that expo. But no, we don't save it this time. It paid off, but it didn't give him the huge advantage. Lin's expansion upper left will do, and I can only imagine he has pillage. Okay, they're collapsing on Moon and he has to TP out again. We are just jumping around. Barely anyone is moving anymore. Dark Ranger close to 3. DK on the way to 5. Lots of potions on the Chinese side. Both Koreans breaking upkeep into 60. And Lin's expansion, I think, just works. It wasn't scouted, was it? Otherwise, that would be the easiest attack. But Fei Fei tricked them. Is that the way? Is that the fight? The choke is gonna be weird with that pit lord in front. Hard for the raiders to pass by. And time is running against the Chinese, but they don't know that. Want more gold. Streaming into the accounts of Moon and Lin. Calm before the storm. As the Chinese probably want to finish this, Fly no resources, send everything over to 120, and the Wisps are getting ready for huge detonates. So how can you possibly win this fight? Kodo's a little far forward. Lich controlled, hero set up. Oh yeah. William Wallace is waiting. There we go. Off we go. The big decisive fight. Pit Lord illusions. Pretty nice. And can he keep this Pit Lord alive? Even Hex? Oh, heal wave. Where's the coil? 120 needs to coil him. He can't really reach right now. Invo potion is, of course, massive. Damage output by Pit Lord is really freaking good, but there's a heal scroll against it. At least there was. It was the last one, so it's all down to the Shadowhunter. Oh my god, this cleave is a weapon of mass destruction. Can you believe it? 120 by far leading in supply, was all waiting for that big destroyer morph. Massive AoE combo, and 120 and Fly. They might just be doing it if not for Lin's Saint Sword. This little choke here. Great setup for a fight. The entire backline was protected. And that's the downside of Night Elf and Orc in the late game. There's no huge AoE. Where's the big damage dealing unit? It's just not there. Everything is about to fall, including the Blade Master. Late heal wave. Fly is not even losing too much. The Oh my god, the Pit Lord! Multi-kill against these Dryads. Fantastic. Moon a little too late for once to dance with the Dryads. Move away, create some distance. Hard to do. Level 5, it's getting even worse. Skillet fly, skillet. Here we go. Cleave level 3, 90% AoE with every attack. Oh my god, there's no way against this monster anymore, is there? Fly with the Shadow Hunter Pit Lord. The Destros in the air, the Fiends in the back. Really, really well done. 25,000 damage on the Pit Lord. Amazing. Yeah, and that is the Shadow Hunter falling. That's the last bit of healing gone. And that is Team China winning the Stars War competition. Holy moly, Fly. Very, very happy. High five on stage. There we go. 1-0, a little hesitant. But they did it. Infi with a smile on his face as well. Great performance, man. Fly knows it. That worked out so well, dude. Can you believe it? Yeah, I know, right? Really cool to see this combo. I told you, the longer the game goes, the better it is for Orc and Undead.